pero...
Before we set sail, there's something I must do.
Sure. That's Calador, the home of your ancestors.
My legacy is somewhere here on this piece of land. I have to search the Iron Bay for traces of my distant great-uncle Randolph. But the Iron Bay is dangerous. I could use your help.
What is your legacy here?
I'm not sure what's left of the great house of Von Driel after so many years, but my father often spoke of our estates here in the Iron Bay.
Estates? Sounds impressive.
I know my inheritance is there, and I'm going to find it.
I'll help you find your legacy.
Thank you. I promise that you won't regret it.
All right. But wait till you get it before you give it.
Then I'll follow you. We'll find my inheritance somewhere in the far southwest of the Iron Bay. I'll tell you when we're close.
Come on, let's go.
Yes.
What do I do with this black heart now?
Like I said, show it to a shaman. Only they know how to ease your suffering with it. Until then, keep collecting black hearts. You'll need them.
The shamans used a black heart on you.
Yes, they used a few of them. I even kept one just in case.
You still have one of them. Where?
Listen, I may still need it.
Come on, where is it?
I hid it in a chest. It's a secret location on Tacarigua. I'll show it to you on your map. And here's the key as well. Satisfied?
Why not join?
No, there's no room for me.
Me suena. ¿Eh?
What are you doing here?
Why should I?
The shadows are rising out of the ground. Green fires are burning. Suddenly, these damn demon hunters appeared and took over the old citadel. And you're asking why?
How does it help you if I leave?
I'll have fewer mouths to feed. We fishermen are responsible for most of the provisions around here. Since the shadows started threatening the world, it's harder to survive on Calador.
War should make a man out of anyone, even a fisherman.
Then I must be the exception.
What are you doing here?
When I'm not fishing, I'm advising all the new arrivals on this island to turn around and leave immediately.
I'm not planning on leaving again.
I figured you'd say something like that. Then let me take you to our fishing village at least. Just so you don't wind up wandering around Calador until some shadow makes you his breakfast.
Perhaps later.
Let me know if I can show you the way.
Tell me more.
What do you want to know?
What was all that about the demon hunters?
Most new recruits are joining them. There isn't much choice of what you can be here on Calador. Demon hunter or gravedigger. Well, I forgot to mention becoming a corpse.
What did you say about the green fires?
The demon hunters also appeared here after the green fires were lit. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not.
Why not? They could protect you from the shadows.
They could, yes. But they don't. All they do is eat our fish.
What about this?
The Citadel is a grim old ruin where the demon hunters have established their base. I advise you not to go there. The road is perilous. The best thing to do is leave the island the same way you came.
Tell me.
They suddenly started burning. I've heard rumors they're supposed to be some sort of a call, but if you want to know who ignited them, I have no idea.
Take me to the...
Follow me. Here we are. Have a look around. If you're planning to go deeper into the wilderness, remember to... Apart from that, I do knife throwing. Feel free to challenge me if you see me doing target practice.
What's that supposed to mean? No fish?
I'm sorry, but you heard me. We have to look to our own. Can't give away everything we have.
Bloody hell, what am I supposed to tell the others?
You could try to catch something at that beach yourself.
I don't have time for that. You'd better have something for me next time.
You could try the farms.
That's no good to me. I'll try somewhere else.
Do that. Like I said, I'm sorry.
What's that revolting stench?
Damn. Are you one of those demon hunters?
No.
All these new people arriving on the island aren't making our lives as if we didn't have enough to do already.
Problems?
Well, you could call it a problem. Since the farms have got into trouble, everyone suddenly seems to want our fish.
Why don't you keep your fish?
We have just enough fish for ourselves, and a little left over to sell. But we can't just let all these people starve to death, particularly now, when they depend on us. Things are in a real mess here.
Why aren't you out fishing?
Good question. I'd like to, but I can't.
Why not?
Because something always interferes. Either monsters on the beach, or somebody wants something. Well, I'll get it done somehow. It's not like I'm stupid.
Do you need help?
I don't know what you can do. we are unable to fish anymore.
Why didn't you get help?
Help from whom? The demon hunters think that it's beneath them to deal with this. Other than that, there's nobody. But if you're offering your services, you look like you could do it.
Where are these creatures exactly?
Directly below the village, on the beach. Just go back along the same route you used to come here, and go along the beach. You should come across them sooner or later.
I see. What will you give me?
I don't suppose you'd be interested in fish, would you? You can also have gold, if you can choose.
Okay. I'll kill your beasts.
Thank you. Tell me when you've slain the creatures. Leave me. Why are you here?
Be careful out there. I still have some things to do here. Hey, stop. Father.
Who?
What the heck?
Whoa! Suddenly there's a big bang in your...
Why?
I got involved with the wrong people. They all stabbed me. That bloody Titan Lord Mara did the dirty on me.
I need your help.
I'm afraid I can't help you, even if I wanted to. Everyone here has their own burden they must bear.
But...
I must go now.
Wait. Don't leave.
Don't even think about it. I'll see if you take anything.
Fucked. If things carry on like this, I'm in deep shit. lock is too intricate for me.
What was that?
Captain Finch wanted to prevent someone undeserving taking over his place at all costs. Therefore, he hid his infamous pirate flag at a perilous... It is said that he was last seen on Calador. That's enough for me.
I'm telling you straight, before you ask. If you want a message delivered, I'm fed up with dragging other... I'm gonna take a break.
Are you
I'm not just some kind... Or rather, I was a messenger.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't want to do it anymore. I've traveled enough. It's time to devote myself to drinking.
I don't...
All right? I've got a letter that wants delivered. Do you feel like doing that for me?
I'll deliver.
All right. Here it is. Remember messenger confidentiality. The letter must be taken to Harry in Keeler.
All right. What will I get?
Normally the recipient pays, so let him pay you.
And what are you doing with your free time?
Drinking. If you...
Why should I?
I'll make you a deal. You give me some booze to help me aim better, and we can have a little knife-throwing contest. What do you say?
All right.
Just let me know when you want to play, and don't forget the rum.
How about a round?
Have you got a bottle of rum for me?
Here's some rum.
Thank you. The demon hunters are doing my head in. At least I can relax with a bottle of rum before... Let me tell you a story. You know, I wouldn't have given you my rum. At that time, we were out on the town every night, I can tell you. Drinking and women. That was... But when Hanky was killed by a crate, everybody said, you live dangerously as a dockworker. But I tell you, it didn't matter to me. So I told myself, letters and stuff like that, you know. For my first assignment, I was supposed to deliver a letter to Canales. Let me tell you, I did that. The recipient wasn't happy at all. My second assignment was... a packet that I was supposed... It reeked, I'm telling you. To the present day, I'd like to know the recipient was a strange guy with greasy hair tied in... However, the third...
Fuck's sake, I've heard...
What's that supposed to mean? I've only just started. Fair enough, though. Tell me if you'd like to try your hand at knife throwing. Of course, that's only possible when you train regularly. I throw knives every day at noon.
What is it you dislike about the demon hunters?
Well, they just keep wanting more fi... The others are getting upset about it. As long as there's rum, I'm happy. They should stop going on about it. With a bottle of... With a bottle of...
There's no end to these foul creatures. There's no end to these foul creatures. At last. That was brutal. Someone stronger. That's just the way it is. Won't be bothering anyone now. Didn't really matter after all. matter after all. There's no end to these foul creatures.
Why are you here? Get lost.
You could be a little more friendly.
Get lost right this minute, or else. I will complete the ritual, and nobody is going to stop me.
What kind of a ritual is this supposed to be?
I'm going to sacrifice this woman. I am going to sacrifice her. The power of the shadow shall course through my veins, and I will become the greatest mage the world has ever seen.
Right.
But you came just at the right time. I'll simply sacrifice you both. Prepare to die. I'm gonna finish you off. Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Thank you for setting me free. That mage is mad. I shouldn't have got involved.
What was he...
I'm not sure. I thought he was... He sounded interesting. He told me things about distant countries. I was naive and I believed him. I should have been suspicious when he came across the camp, during a stroll on the beach. But now you're here.
The maid.
Thank you. Who knows what that lunatic was going to... I'm pretty tough, actually. But he's scared. I think he was going to sacrifice me. You've certainly earned a reward.
I don't want anything from you.
A real gentleman, huh? I can't thank you enough. I'll be a little more careful in future.
What are you going to do now?
I'll head back to the tavern. It's creepy.
Shall I go with you?
No thanks. I'll see you back at the... I need a drink after all. Thanks again for every... Thank you for rest...
impressed. There's no end to these foul creatures. At last. Not another damn shadow. That's it for you, you foul beast. There's strength in numbers. I'm sure Randolph's house is somewhere around here. Follow me.
Go ahead. I'll follow you to your great uncle's house.
Quickly. I know where to look. At last. Let's move on. There's no end to these foul creatures. Come on, keep going. Damn, I know.
Maybe it's closer to the coast.
I'm not My father described the plateau in detail, but...
Let's keep going.
Agreed. Follow me. There's no end to these foul creatures. I'll lead the way.
Crawling insects.
Come on, keep going. And so my search ends at a...
Is that it?
Yes. The view of the mount, everything is just like my...
Did your father ever come?
No, he only knew it from other people's accounts.
Don't give up hope.
Easy for you to say, it isn't your loss. Still, thanks for your help. I have to go to the Citadel. Someone there has got to know something about old Randolph and what happened.
Come on, let's go.
Of course.
Right.
Splendid. Someone there should have...
I see.
You have no...
Then tell me...
Randolph was honored for his outstanding services to the people of Calador.
Right. His land would be just the place for the view of the sea.
As far as I know, Randolph never went to sea.
Are you sure?
No. But what difference does it make? Ask the Dark Warriors in the Citadel. They know more than me. Only they will be able to help me with my birthright.
Here.
Good. Then keep still and close your eyes. All right. You've become a little more human.
How did you do that?
That's my secret. As long as I sail under your flag, we can trade in soul dust. Size didn't really matter after all. That was brutal. Take it out. Where are you off to? These beasts are a pest. Don't worry, I'm coming. There's no end to these foul creatures. We can do this if we stick together. That was brutal. There's no end to these foul creatures. There's always someone stronger. That's just the way it is. There's no end to these foul creatures. We can do this if we stick together. I'm impressed.
Well, a new face. Welcome to the lower... It's the best place to be right now.
Are you serious?
Sorry. Guess I've been here too long. Gallows humor's the only thing that helps with all the shit going on here.
I respect that. It's a good way to look at things.
How's it go?
Disastrous. The shadows are advanced. It's the perfect time to be a gravedigger, I'd say. There's plenty of that kind of work here.
Sounds like...
Welcome to Calador. Ruined city for the... where misery lurks around every corner.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to gather fish for us.
Who's us?
Us demon hunters, of course. But these poor fishermen have been hit hard. Their work here is becoming impossible, what with all this No wonder they have so little to sell to us.
Why don't you help them?
Demon hunters have battled against the shadows and their evil brood before. We can't be everywhere. Anyway, I'm out on patrol, and I've got to get back soon. And we don't have the manpower to help the fishermen. It looks like I'll probably have to return to the Citadel without any fish. Join me if you like.
No. There's still something I have to do.
Let me know if you change your mind. I'll stay here for a little while. If you can rustle up some fish, then let me know. I'll buy some raw fish from you for but only when I'm back at the Citadel. I haven't brought my gold with me.
Can you
Possibly.
I'm not good enough at this. I'm not good enough yet.
Be careful out there.
What do you think you're playing at?
The beast.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great. Thanks so much.
Do you have a few...
That's really all you... Well, that's fine by me. Thanks again for your hard work. Leave me.
With a bottle of good booze.
Let's go to the...
All right then. But you wouldn't happen to have some fish on you? 10 would be enough.
Here. I have some raw fish.
Great. Where'd you get hold of that? Doesn't matter. Let's go to the Citadel. Follow me. We have a long way to go. I hope you know how to use your weapon.
There's no end to these creatures.
stuck. Are you gonna be alright?
I'll manage.
That's alright then. If you have any more questions, just ask.
What do you do when you don't get any more fish?
We've lost contact with 2 farms. There's just enough. But if any more people come to the island, we'll have a problem. Panic hasn't broken out yet, but it will soon, I fear.
Let's press on.
Okay, just stay close behind. I don't know what happened to the farms. All I know is that none of them are receiving deliveries anymore. Maybe the people at the tavern know more. You could try asking them. Come on!
There's no end to these foul creatures.
Yeah.
You've met your match.
Go up the mountain here to the northwest, and you'll reach... You should pay a visit if you get the chance. Since the green fires have been lit, there are more reasons than ever to drown our sorrows. But first, let's get to the Citadel.
What do you know?
The green fires are a call. A call for all demon hunters in the world to gather here, to train each other and rise up against the shadow.
Who built it?
I don't know. But if you want to know more about it...
Tell me more about this Eldrick.
Eldrick is our druid. He's your man if you want to know more about such things.
Let's press on.
Okay, follow me. The tavern's a good place for picking up rumors. There hasn't been much in the way of entertainment since the fires have been burning. Unless you like handling corpses. Advance! Right, we're almost there. We're the last remaining bastion against the shadows.
What can you...
I don't know that. I only know that they've brought misery and chaos. Maybe it's an omen that everything here will soon turn to shit. All I know is that I must kill them. That's all I need to do.
Alright, let's keep going.
We're almost there. Soon the Citadel will be back to its former glory. If there's a place to be when everything goes to hell, then it's our Citadel.
Alright.
Family?
What?
Family. Your lineage. I need to know which house of demon hunters you belong to so I can add you to the list. Or didn't you follow the call of the Green Fires?
I'm not a demon hunter.
So, you have no leader, is that it? You could join us. We could use all the help we can get in these dark times. But if you're just here to sponge off us, you can piss off right away. We need real warriors for this war. I myself would like to go out and give the shadows a good kick in the nuts. But someone has to stay here and mind the shop.
So?
It's our destiny. Why do you think we lit the Green Fires? As a call. A call to the old dynasties of the demon hunters. We demon hunters have struggled to maintain the balance of this world since time immemorial. We've been lying low for so long, but now it's time for us to reveal ourselves.
What's your job?
I look after the new recruits. I was here first, and I will be the last one standing, if that day ever comes. Have you spoken to the druid, Eldrick?
No.
Then do so. He'll welcome a new face. You'll find him in the back.
Have you ever heard of a
Of course. He was a famous dark warrior.
See? I told you so.
Many tales are still told of his heroic deeds. It's said that he fought many battles for the Iron Bay on his ship.
Ships? Battles? Nonsense. Randolph never went to sea, I know that for a fact.
Well, maybe they're just rumours. Who knows these days?
Are there any records about him?
There could...
Would you do that for me?
It'll just take a moment. Wait here. So, all I could find is this very old, very worthless document. The name Von Driel is written in big letters here. It was amongst the old sagas of the glories of ancient Calador.
Looks like a treasure map.
Really? Well, enjoy it.
We should discuss this when we're alone.
What can you...
What do you want to know?
This is Calador's pride.
What can you...
What do you want to know?
So, impressive, eh?
Who built...
Our ancestors. Demon... But that was long ago. The place was abandoned. And now that the darkness is looming over the land. So we're here to rebuild... Do you have any more questions?
I've got no more...
Okay. Then I'll return to the Citadel and tell them about the fish.
Can you...
Pause.
I have...
Show me what... Thanks. Thanks.
Stand upright, arms to your sides. It's a start. And your sword arm seems to be pretty efficient as well.
I've seen a few fights.
They're bound to need someone like you at the Citadel.
This is the kind of welcome you only find in
Well, you don't look like tramps, do you? So you're well...
Can I make myself...
No idea. Normally you'll find them scattered around the iron...
Great.
What are you pulling that face for? You can try and beat me in an arm wrestle. You'll find me at the table every night. Talk to me, if you got the balls.
Do you think the Citadel off...
It's safer than the farm build. Only when you're prepared to lose everything are you truly fearless. If you are ruthless in battle, I learned them from my... I can still hear him now. It's not the steel that makes a man of you, my lad. It's your heart. Okay, enough of that. You must be up to something.
What's yours?
Where I come from, who I was, what matters is the here and now. And like all of my brothers, I followed my calling.
You don't like...
No, it wouldn't. I always focus on what's ahead of me. But instead of talking, I've got a better idea. Let's have a little fight and see who wins. After all, that's why blokes like you are here. I might even know a trick or two that could help you improve.
What can you...
Slow down, Tiger. I don't share my... You gotta earn your lesson. You know what you need to do.
What do you say? You ready?
I was ready, yes. So draw your weapon and show me what you're made of.
What's going on here? What's keeping you? Attack! What's going on here? What's keeping you? Attack! Come on! Do it! What's keeping you? Attack! What's going on here? What's keeping you? Attack! What's going on here? Give it to him! Do it! Come on! What's keeping you? Attack! Give it to him! What's keeping you? Attack! What's going on here? Give it to him! What's going on here? Come on! What's keeping you? Attack! What's going on here? Come on! Do it! Come on! What's going on here? Come on! What's going on here? Come on! What's going on here? That was brutal.
That was a good fight. You owe me a beer later, or...
Sir,
I'm always glad to share what I know with a fellow.
I want to...
What do you want to know?
I'm really not that good. I'm not good enough yet. I'm not good enough at this. I'm not good enough yet.
Have you got the fish with you?
No, but I could get some. Here it is.
There are only 10 here.
I couldn't get any more.
Okay, well then this'll have to do for now. Thanks.
All right. I'll let you know if I find a nice juicy pig on my watch.
Or we'll just eat a shadow.
Right. Do you make a habit of doing this?
Ah, I hope you don't have any trouble. Well, if that's the case, you can scram right away.
I'm not looking for trouble.
That's what they all say, and I end up So, go straight, nothing will happen to you. I hope you're not one of those guys who... I've no use for them. I need guys who sort things out.
You need someone?
But I have a rather... and I could use your help.
What do you
think? Anyway, it's my damn...
Why?
No long story. In a nutshell, I owe it...
No.
What? You are speaking to the greatest weapon. I was forging pistols and swords while you were still in nap. If you like, I could show you.
Do you?
No. Usually if only I knew where he is. I sent him out to get some iron, and he just... He better not be with that whore, Yvette.
What can I...
Anything from blades to... If you can afford. Of course not. What makes you think that? Listen, if you help me, I don't want the guys here to make fun. I need someone to give this engagement ring to my girlfriend Grace on Antigua.
Engaged? You?
Crazy, isn't it? I know how ridiculous it sounds, but when you're closer to the grave than to your girl, these things go through your mind. So, what now? Will you pay Grace a visit or not?
About Grace asked...
What? A message from Grace? Oh, this is the best news all day. Here, take this ring to... It's the most beautiful one I've ever forged.
How moving.
Hey, get a move on it.
About... That's a long fucking journey you're asking.
Because this matter is extremely important to me,
Care to elaborate?
I'm talking about a unique grindstone. A
Fine. But it... Let me...
And you look like you're...
No. But you'll wear yourself out if you keep doing two people's...
Nonsense! So what'll it be? Will you help me? I'm starting to lose my...
I'll think of...
That's the... But don't take two...
Any
I own... Where I get the iron doesn't matter. The important thing is... The only thing I know is that there's an abandoned iron... But like I said, maybe he's in the tavern.
Or
Good. But we don't have any use for big mouths around. If you find the boy, then... Cop.
Here, there was an archer whose accuracy with a bow. One day, he disappeared in a cave. Interesting.
Kidding me, right? Dad, what do you think you're playing at?
The mages managed to bind a sunbeam in a... What an The amazing piece is still in the mage's tower.
Oh, God, what are you doing? Are you here to make fun of me? Or do you...
Are you a...
Well spotted. Now buy something or...
Why are you in such a bad...
Because nobody here take...
Aren't you a demon?
Only because my family is from an ancient demon. Nobody here Leave your sword at home, they say. Stick with your... I'll show them what I'm capable of.
Can you sell me something?
Of course I can sell, but you must do something for me first.
What do you want?
Listen, I want you to find the World Devourer and bring me its heart. I need 300 boulders of destruction from the Volcano of Death. I also want you to haul up the cursed treasure of Captain Bloodblade from the deepest part of the ocean. Lastly, I would like a dragon's eye.
Anything else?
These are just stories from old times. Maybe there's no such thing, and Captain Bloodblade's treasure is probably just a legend too. Hey, I'm a businessman. Of course I'll sell you my goods.
I'm really not that good.
Sure, I'd like... That's bad manners. Oh, God, what are you doing? That's bad manners. Oh, God, what are you doing? That's not very nice.
Desperate times call for desperate measure.
What do you mean?
Sorry. I was just thinking aloud. Welcome to Calador, the last bastion of the Dark Warrior. As long as the war of the Titan Lords continues, we will need every strong... Our task here is to defend the people against the forces of darkness.
I want to be...
You wish to become stronger and I can teach you a few things. However, I won't teach you any magic, the secret knowledge of the Dark Warriors. However, if you want to learn how to fight... What?
A Shadow Lord stole my spirit.
Yes, that's not good.
I could think of better situations.
How did that happen?
Let's keep it short. I got too close to a crystal portal while in a skull cave on the Crab Coast.
These skull caves have appeared all over the southern seas. I've heard innumerable reports of people being hunted and killed by shadows. Often, their souls are removed in order to make them compliant. Your strong will alone is the reason you're still in command of your wits. Most have become minions of the underworld.
You have come far. Impressive. Tragic that it will all be for nothing.
I don't want to join the underworld. Help me get my spirit back.
It's not that simple, lad. The underworld is full of mysteries and illusions. One moment everything seems clear, and the next, it's all shrouded in a veil of oblivion.
But you must be able to do something.
The old culture of Calador was highly developed and may contain the knowledge we'll need.
Have you any idea?
It must be an ancient power from time. Our opponent has not yet revealed himself, but I'm afraid that when he does, it will be fatal.
A ghost named crow is terrorizing the seas.
The enemy should never be allowed to gain control of the seas. If that happens, we will all be finished. None of us will be able to count on other factions for help.
What's a druid?
Don't let yourself be blinded by the dust of the crumbling ruins. Even today, this land still conceals a great power. In its heyday, the Dark Warriors of Calador still understood the relevance of the Titan Wars. They were aware of the weak points of their masters, the Titan Lords. The offspring of these warriors of yore still possess that ability to this day. I lit the green fire and watched them making pilgrimages to the land of their ancestors in search of their destiny. I'm here to help them remember their old strength. Now that the shadows have come over the land, we need them more than ever.
Can the knowledge...
Real treasures are the Dark Warriors were wise. The ancient knowledge they collected has for the most part remained untouched in the ruins. If you can find these writings and bring them to me,
What can you tell me about the big ship?
I think it's probably their last chance to leave the country when Calador falls. The Dark Warriors will stay anchored there until Calador is liberated, unless someone goes to them and shows them how they could contribute with their frigate. But they will only listen to a demon hunter.
I've brought you... Where should I start looking?
The demon hunter's old records, a text from a time when their culture still... Its last known whereabouts is said to be an old castle ruin.
Castle ruin in the west. Find grimoire.
Good. But be on your guard. One of the Shadow Lords fled to the west after our last... I'm sure he's still...
I'll bear that in mind. How can I...
We fought our last battle. My Dark Warriors smoked out the Skull Caves, and the Crystal Portal was destroyed. But we suffered. Many were killed, and many... They have not returned since. They need help in finding their way back.
You can
Thank you. As I said...
You destroyed a crystal portal. How?
I found the spell here in the Citadel. It's easy if you know how it's done. The spell makes the crystal resonate until it shatters into 1,000 shards. Come, I'll show you. I'll show you how to cast a magic spell. And now, it's your turn.
I'll give it a go.
Very good. Now you should also be able to destroy.
Thanks. I look forward to smashing those animals straight back. Can I be...
Yes. I can teach you the... When they are all gathered in the Citadel, we will renew the ancient covenant with a ceremonial... There. You may be accepted.
I see. I'm not a goldsmith. I know nothing about rune magic. See. What? Okay. See. Oh. Something.
Don't even think about it. I'll notice immediately if you nick something.
How many times have I told you bastards not to run through my hut?
What's your...
Leave me alone. Everyone... It all started when I found this don't sleep among the supply. But none of the vagrants told me what would happen if... When I returned from a hunt a few days ago, a second door... I can't begin to tell you how much I bloody hate those pigs. Now everyone's walking through my hut. Every bugger under... Just leave... I'll show you thieving bastard!
Show us what you've got! Get out! I'm not gonna tell you again! Get the hell out of here! You had your chance!
What are you doing?
Do it!
At last.
Wait.
Yeah.
Come on.
Of course.
Don't stir up any more shit.
play.
Always You be careful I don't have you over a... If you do actually beat me, I'll give you a reward. An old sacrificial dagger. Anyone who holds... So go ahead. You won fair and square. For a moment there I thought I had you, but my arm was down before I even noticed it. Here, the dagger and the gold are yours. Let's lower the stakes in future, so I don't end up broke.